Yeah, you guys, I did. I'm here with police right now, but you just said it yourself. A construction worker here in Goodyear on the job, digging into a hole 6 feet deep. He is now, and they are search and rescue and recovery at this point. I am here, though, with the Deputy Chief Gonzalez here in Goodyear, just to kind of give us a little bit more insight as to what crews are dealing with now. You said that they are, you have large equipment. You're still trying to figure out where this person is. Talk about these efforts in this moment.
Well, to kind of back up, when fire and police arrived, they found construction workers frantically working to try to save their partner. They were utilizing heavy equipment, and one of the big problems they encountered was the fact that every time they pulled dirt out, more dirt collapsed in. And after about 30 minutes of those efforts, we quickly realized that it was no longer going to be a rescue, but it was going to be a recovery at that point. And that's kind of where we're at right now in the investigation.
And you and I were just talking about the fact, someone's out here working a day job, and someone is not going to go home to their family tonight. This is just such a tragic situation.
Yeah, I mean, no one ever goes to work thinking that they're not going to be able to come home, and that's unfortunately what happened here. We are going to work around the clock to try to make sure that we recover the body of the individual who's trapped, so that at least the family can have some closure and being able to put their family member to rest.
Of course, and you had, I am sorry if I'm making you repeat yourself, but crew members were also here with this individual. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I don't remember if you're able to specify that right now. But as he or she was getting trapped into this hole, coworkers running to help. I mean, can you talk about just how frantic that must have been for them? And I'm assuming they called 911 or...
Yeah, I mean, literally the individual was underground working by himself at that particular moment. But, when one of their partners came to go back down there to work, they found that the hole had collapsed. And that's when everyone frantically started trying to remove the dirt to try to save the individual. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they were able to because, like I mentioned, the dirt kept caving in as they were pulling dirt out.
You said, I'm going to wrap it up in just a moment, but just so the community is aware of kind of what's happening now, you said there's a lot of wires or just things underground that you want to make sure you're very careful to the touch. Obviously, also making sure that you get to this person so you can recover them. Do you have any inkling of how long you might be out here tonight?
Well, given that there are some sensitive infrastructure underneath, like gas, power, water, we don't want to disrupt, to the big community. So at this point, we've really slowed down. It is a recovery effort. We want to make sure we recover the body in a safe manner without injuring or putting others at risk.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was Deputy Chief Gonzalez with the Goodyear Police Department. We're going to be here on scene, and we'll continue to work with police and give you the most updated information. And as soon as they, recover this individual, we'll make sure we figure out who that is. We'll keep you posted. Live in Goodyear tonight, I'm Stephanie Dupre for Arizona's Family.